Hit it, boys. Quiet on the set. Get ready to go live.
Quiet on the set. You're listening to WRFB, Radio Free Britannia. And no other freaking better place in the world than Deltona, Florida. Here you are, lunch with no other than the dynamic duo, Laz and Jack.
Greetings, everybody. This is Laz.
And this is Jack. Welcome back
That's right.
to Lunch with Laz and Jack, where we interpret the news so you don't have to.
That's right. You better believe it. Bringing you, boys and girls, the news from right here inside Shroud the Avatar. Usually 5 days a week for your listening.
Unless we
and
have something better to do in the real world, right?
Well, unless you got to go out
Something
shopping
better
and
to
spending
do.
all that house money,
Damn Skippy, man.
That's right.
It's all about
Congratulations
spending
again.
money.
But welcome to today's show, boys and girls. A little late start this week. It is Tuesday, April 17th, 2018 here today inside Shroud the Avatar. And we got, of course, weekend update, the latest news from last Friday. We got some other updates. We're going to finally bring you the Airy Fund results that I've been promising all last week.
I don't know what you're talking about. I've never heard of these things.
I don't know who those guys are, But didn't I just put that in here?
No, you did not.
Okay, I meant to put
But-
that in here. I hadn't put it
But
in yet.
I know where to get it. So,
Okay,
yeah.
well, for everybody else who doesn't know where to get it, let me go ahead and put that in there. My goodness.
It's
The
like,
Tweety
geez,
Bird
man.
is off
Although
in
I
my
wasn't looking
computer.
there, I was looking elsewhere.
No, this is what I was looking at. This is the official stuff updated by
Yeah.
Dex, and let's get this up on screen for everybody over
Oh yeah,
here.
absolutely. It's like,
Because
look,
again,
come
great.
on, bring up the web pages. There it is. Yes.
Great causes by the Airy Fund, and Thex has got all that information finally posted for everybody. And of course, got to thank you guys, the community, for all your support out there. Of course, Andrew, Tiana, Hannah Alpenglow, especially two of the largest community supporters, putting together those events in game that also
yeah.
raise funds. Got to give a shout out to those guys and gals. But here it is, the ripple effect results for this past, what was it, January's?
March.
March's. Sorry.
March.
What did we start
Yeah.
in January? Never mind.
The ripple effect was in March, not January. Yeah.
Never
I
mind. But
Yes,
$7,270.
270.
Very nice.
And there was also a matching donation on one of those days by another patron of water.org. So we actually sent money over early to get that matching donation done. And so that was on World Water Day.
Indeed.
And that was $2,500 that was matched. So that actually raises the total sum raised during the ripple effect to $9,770 for water.org.
Indeed. Almost $10,000 you
I know,
guys and girls helped raise.
You gotta
And that
crush
was
that
just in a
threshold,
month's
yeah.
time. And of course,
Oh, absolutely.
many of you got a lot of that digital swag, including the mug
know,
that I now
it's-
drink out of on a regular basis, my
You gotta love the ripple effect mug.
Ripple Effect mug. Now, I saw a comment from Arius over in our chat, and he said one of the streamers was rocking the actual real deal I guess he
The coffee
supported-
mug.
and he got the actual coffee mug. He was rocking that on stream the other day live, and he said it looked pretty awesome. So
Oh, it does. It does look really
Yeah.
cool.
I've seen them. I don't have one. I don't.
I don't
drink-
have one either.
Yeah, I don't drink
I missed
coffee.
out.
Yeah.
I wanted the mouse pad, and that thing was pretty sweet. But yeah, I mean, it was a cool mug. I mean, and awesome mouse pad.
Yes, there was all sorts of other great physical goods available, and of course, if you didn't donate,
I have ever seen.
Alpha Fish Stick now hosting us with 5 viewers. Thank you, Alpha.
Excellent.
Love you.
Welcome to those
Still
viewers.
got to
Yes.
introduce the Fish Stick to the Tater Tot Empire. I think they would make a great match. I don't know why, but
Fish sticks and tater tots.
Hey, you know what I'm saying?
What,
You
what
know,
could go wrong there? I mean,
it's a match
yeah.
made in heaven, and of course, welcome to Alpha's viewers. Thank you for joining us today. We do appreciate it here.
The great thing about that the monies raised during March for water.org is that according to water.org, that actually helps provide safe water and sanitation to over 1,200 people.
Over
so that
1,200 people are going to be helped thanks
Yeah.
to your community donations. I mean,
and-
that's what I call gaming for a cause. Absolutely.
Oh, yeah. And absolutely, props to Portalarium for actually contributing those items that the Airy Fund was able to turn around and
Indeed.
use
Is,
to help.
Well,
get
if it wasn't for
donations.
Portalarium starting with their generous donations to all sorts of different charitable causes, I don't think the Erie Fund would have ever been born. Yeah.
Wouldn't be as successful as it is right now. So yeah,
I will
great
give him
thing.
that much. Absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely. But
And
do
don't
we want to
forget,
tell
in
them about
June-
what's coming up in June, or are we just going to
Yeah,
hold on to
June-
that one for a little
June.
while because it's
Yeah,
been
well,
announced?
it's right here, man.
Yeah,
it's
okay.
it's
I
right
just
here.
Want to
in
verify
June,
that, but
is going to be the Primal Nature campaign for the Airy Fund, and that is going to be benefiting, I forgot who. It's a conservancy organization. I forgot the name of it, but that will be coming in June.
yes, as
So-
I believe this is something that the guys and gals feel strongly about the cause that this is going to be. But again, we'll have
Exciting.
more information as we get closer on this one, and we'll
Oh, yeah.
have the details for you. So get ready for some more really cool collectibles, as well as some really cool events put on by the community, because our community really loves to get their act behind all these causes, as it may be. Throw events, throw parties, throw fundraisers, and of course help change the world out there. Now, of course, don't forget,
Yes.
you too can help change. You can go to theairyfund.org anytime and make a donation. I believe there are all sorts of things going on throughout the year. You just don't need to wait for one of these causes to come on up. Airy Fund is out there helping the avatars like you and others all year long. So get behind it, help support it, get some good swag and game for a cause. Moving right along. It's Tuesday. We missed Monday yesterday. And,
I don't know what you're talking about. I have no idea. I was busy all day
But you
doing
know,
fun things.
I came to a conclusion while I was, enjoying the afternoon, dinking around, doing other things. With Monday out of the way, we have less likelihood of technical difficulties since Monday's gone. So, yeah, maybe we should take Mondays off all the time, and yeah.
Monday's a great day to take off. I mean, that's
Yeah.
all that matters. It's a
I
great
tell
day
you.
to take off. Yeah. I mean, who really cares about what happens over the weekend? I mean, nothing ever happens.
Yeah, we're still recovering on Monday from the weekend.
Oh, yeah. So should we actually cover what actually did happen over the weekend?
Actually, before we
because-
get to that,
Yeah, you got cool pictures, or do you want to go with the star announcement?
before we get to that, I want to jump to the main web page on Shroud Avatar, because there's a little update out there. Of course, for people like me and you, this is a pretty cool move. But of course, for those of you who are live streamers out there, they're putting together a calendar. But for those of you who haven't been out to the website as of late, if you scroll down on the main website now, thank you, Arias, for pointing this out. Core put the live streamers who are actually live right now right there on the web page. So you can see who's streaming live.
Wait. Oh, you're talking about the not the news page, but the Shroud page.
The Shroud of the Avatar main page. The updates
Keep on
page.
scrolling. Keep on scrolling. Wait, where?
Click on the update page, and right there on the side, right under email updates and server status. You don't see that?
No. It's like,
Okay. Click on updates. Click on all updates.
yeah. So I'm looking at all the updates.
Scroll down.
Wait. I've got to scroll over to the right.
Yes,
Yes.
it's right there.
Yes. But mine's not there. Mine's not there.
You don't rate. Did you?
I know.
Did you submit?
Hell yeah, I submitted.
Okay.
I should be there all the time. What are you talking about?
But
Aries is doing the wand giveaway, and then Dulane learning some decks, Legion of Myth. So Elgarian's doing some great stuff. Dayu77 doing some things at Datex. Yep.
and of course,
more streams,
NBNN news. Like
Yeah,
with
yeah,
Laz
yep.
and Jack.
No,
You'll always
no
see
Jack,
that there
but
because we're here 24/7, round the clock, bringing you the latest news. If we're not live, it's Memorex. We're bringing you the past week's shows and other things that I decide to drop into
weird
your
stuff.
entertainment.
Yeah.
Yes. Never know what you're going to see running on the loop on NBNN. That's why you need to tune in and check it out. And of course, I'm going to let everybody know, don't forget, we are in the official release. If you guys have guilds, you have shops, you have anything you guys want promoted out there in the world, we've got video feed, we've got radio. You guys want to advertise, let us know. We'll tell you how you can get yourself and your
Create
guild
a little commercial.
Yeah, we do all sorts of great stuff around here. Not just shameless self-promotion, but we're really good at that too.
You were
Yes.
much better at shameless self.
Well, it was Shroud Marketplace was a buzz all week. What can I say? I mean, I love this shit.
You made a few bucks over the weekend.
Yeah, I made some deals this weekend that just again make me love this shit that much more. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah.
As I tell you what, I'm looking at my numbers from last year to this year, and it's about a 400% increase. So that's all I'm gonna say. At least that's what PayPal tells me. So I'm having a good time. Hey, I'm living the dream.
Alpha,
Okay.
I have no idea what you're talking about in game. Are you calling me fat? But he's the one keeping us from flipping.
Huh?
I don't know what that means. I don't know what the context for that comment is. You're saying I'm so fat? Oh, zone chat.
Zone chat. Yeah, you missing
okay.
something there?
Yeah. Well, yeah, because it's like I like to turn around and like filter my chat, so I miss things like zone chat.
Okay.
So I configure my chat tabs that way I don't see as much spam as I should. Otherwise, the only thing I would ever see a lot of the time is if I scroll up on my spammy one, people logging on, or then from there crafting stuff. Although,
well,
I had to restart
different tabs for different reasons.
Yeah.
I have one for all the crap. I have one for when I'm in
restarted my
Discord
game
and
client.
just hearing the game. And then I got one that gives me the game and Nobles chat when I want to see what all the hubbub
I sold
is.
my Nobles Discord org, so I don't have to worry about that. I don't have to worry about the red
I
chat.
sold
Yeah.
one of the two. But, Again, I told you I sold 2 Findros tablets yesterday, and of course
I
Fior.
know. It
Yeah,
makes you
I
happy.
wish you luck with that sale. I love this guy. He buys stuff and he collects stuff, then he puts them together in bundles and he sells them for cash. So is
Excellent.
yeah. Hey,
Yeah.
I don't mind. I got my asking price. I got what I
Well,
wanted. Out of it.
the funny thing is about that is the other day I actually had a question about like, is selling things for cash actually legitimate? And the answer is
Absolutely.
yes, it is. I mean, Portalarium has decided that,
There's a
you know
whole
what,
section
they're
dedicated in the
they're
official
yeah.
forums to sales.
Yeah, they are
Absolutely.
not going to be able to stop it, and it's going to happen no matter what. And so they have decided to take the hands-off approach and allow those transactions, so you don't.
To
If you go out and
officially,
buy and sell things,
unofficially condone it.
you are not
Yes.
going to get banned.
Yeah.
It's one where they're just like, that's you. So
Now, of
but
course, caviar. What is it? Yeah, not caviar. Buyer
caviar
beware.
dreams,
Yeah, that's the one.
caveat
Caveat.
emptor,
Emptor.
caveat
That's right.
emptor.
I like caviar better, but anyway.
Yeah, the salty fish eggs.
Salty fish egg.
Yeah. Here, I spelled it for you in Discord. Just for you. And don't forget, you can always join us in Discord. I mean, you can either hang out and listen like a bunch of people, or you can actually
Like
say
all those
something.
people on the side there. That's right.
Yeah, I mean, easy way to get to it is go to nbnn.info, scroll down, and click on the Discord link. If that's too difficult, you can always type in your address bar, discord.me/nbnn,
Indeed.
and join the channel, and that'll take you right there. And as you saw last week when I did that, I accidentally disconnected my
Oopsie.
Discord client and loaded the web client. It's like, where's Jack? Whoops.
Oops, I hate when that happens.
Yeah.
That's right. We're the only
Yeah.
show on the air 5 days a week that invites you, the viewer, to come hang out and talk with us, chat with us, and tell us what's on your mind. We don't usually censor anybody unless you really become a dick. Of course, the rule
Yeah.
number 1 in the world here is be bad.
Don't be a dick.
That's right. We'll let you rant. We'll let you rave. We'll let you talk your point out. And we'll give you our point back. That's what we're all about. And of course, they're about the only
Remember,
person.
we
Speaking of which,
interpret
where
the
is
news.
that guy?
We do not work
seen-
for Portalarian. So
Haven't seen Led Zeppelin in a while. That's right. We are.
well, he's probably changing his diapers still.
Yeah,
So
but he's about the only one who gets in here and gets active. Just having fun.
Yeah, so,
the rest of you guys, I know
where are we going to?
they're all wallflowers out there. I don't know, Friday or Dark Star. Do you have?
Let's do the Friday and then do Dark Star. I mean, just because I got something to say on the Dark Star thing. Yeah.
Okay, so
Okay, so Friday's update was update of the Avatar, or Avatar's update number 275. That's 275 straight weeks of Portalarium providing a weekly update. And this one is going to be focused on new armor and scenes, as far as the ongoing game development. Just because they launched doesn't mean they stop development. It still continues.
that's right.
So we do have the worn armor. This is going to be stuff that whenever you're going out hunting and you're killing humanoids, the one thing that was lacking was some sort of worn armor on those things. So you do have the rusty plate variants coming out there, as well as rusty chainmail. Although the chainmail looks in relatively good condition, and the plate also it's lacking some like rust holes.
Rust holes.
Yeah, rust holes. I mean, that oxidation
That
will
sounds like
bore some
something Led
holes.
Zepp would really get a
Yeah.
good use out of.
Yes, he would, but at the same time, he may need his tetanus shot.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
He
so
put something in that rust hole, I know.
so you do also have it. Instead of the rusty chainmail, I would just call this the dirty chainmail. I mean, that's it. It looks perfectly functional. It just needs a little oil, but it's just a little dirty.
Well, it's just surface rust. It's not that type, Not that
I don't
sea
see a lot of
salt
rust on this.
from,
I mean, this. I mean, there's the helm has some, but that can just be buffed out. The chainmail itself doesn't look very rusty.
Let's
and
get
those-
a close up on.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean that is actually where you
Sketchfab,
can
yeah.
load the Sketchfab model and you can zoom in and you can see all those textures and the amount of detail that
Yeah, a lot of people, I
Fletcher
don't know
put
if they
into
ever
this stuff.
really zoom in on Sketchfab. I mean, and I'm getting really close
Oh yeah.
here just because you can. I mean, but the amount
Well,
of detail
yeah,
these guys put in some of this stuff is just freaking awesome.
yeah. So it's like when you start looking at like the chains and like I'm zoomed into like the gauntlet, so that way you can see what's going on there. I mean, so yeah, it's looking pretty.
I love all
I
the nicks and dings and all that other good stuff. Looks well worn, well used.
I mean, it's slightly abused. I mean, but to me, it needs some like gaping holes and it needs additional rust. I mean, to me, this is just dirty
You know
chainmail.
what it
It's got
really
all the links.
needs?
Uh,
Needs a
what?
cod piece. That's what it needs.
Yeah, not the flap. It needs the cod piece. Cod pieces are coming though.
Are they?
Cod pieces are coming. Yes. I have it on good authority that cod pieces will be making an appearance.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah, it. And then you have the worn leather armor, which looks a lot more dinged up than the chainmail. So,
Dirty.
but that's all.
Dirty.
Yeah,
Dirty.
To me, it's also still dirty. Yeah, oil that puppy up and you'll be good to go. So
Lagnap.
I don't know what all these scars are on its butt, but yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Hi, Dr. Nick.
Looks
Hi,
like
Drucker.
a little Drucker.
Yeah, but I mean, it still looks cool. I mean, you have to remember that the color variants that are used for this are really just thrown out there. So in game, you may have slightly different color variants for
In-game
parts of
armor
this.
may look different.
Yes. I mean, because
Objects
he tries
in
to.
the mirror may appear closer than they are.
Oh yeah. And then you also have the gray worn cloth armor.
We're
as well.
getting closer to Jack the Lamplighter with this cloak. You realize that?
Yes, we are, and I need the worn cloak.
We
really
just
do.
need the worn one piece pullover.
I need my rags.
Yeah.
I need the rags for
the
Jack the
torn and
Lamplighter.
tattered rags. That's right.
Yeah. So, but still, awesome job from Fletcher. It's one where they're constantly trying to release more stuff, and don't forget, this is going to be stuff that drops from characters in game. And then we also have the last two Darkstar items that were done.
Cool looking shield, but I wouldn't want to use it to protect myself.
What, are you afraid of poking an eye out or something?
I might as well just have a buckler on because, you know.
You know what? I want to throw that thing like the Captain America shield. And
Well, okay.
let's
and now
watch it
you're
impale
talking.
something.
Now you're talking. You know,
Yeah.
maybe sharpen those edges a little bit around the points and use it as
Yeah.
an actual more of a weapon than defensive. Okay.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, how else would you use that shield? I mean,
Yeah.
poke an eye out? I mean,
You poke your own eye out, kid. I tell you what.
Then we also get the Darkstar pavers, still looking cool. And Reed had to tone down the contrast on the Darkstar symbol a little bit so they wouldn't be too noisy. So it's a little more subdued. And it looks kind of like the black ivory paver with the Darkstar emblem on top of it. So it still
Yeah.
looks cool.
The volume says, don't start the robe discussion. What robe discussion? You mean like the coverall robes that we used to have in UO? Is that the
coverall
robe discussion
robes?
he's talking about?
The full body robes? Yeah,
I don't know. I'm asking the volume. Yeah.
yeah. I mean,
Because
Is it-
we've
is it-
had several discussions on that, and of course
Yeah.
we covered the robe that is coming out that everybody was getting all excited over, and I'm telling
Yeah, I
everybody it's going to be underwhelming. It's not what they're thinking. Yeah, it's just
Yeah.
going to be an outfit like anything else. It's not going to be a coverall. It's not going to be magically enchanted. least not yet. I don't think they have any plans for doing anything like that either. So
No, it would be nice, but at the same time, the difference between like the isometric view that UO used, as well as just modifying like the textures, you don't have to worry about the cloth physics or anything like that. And not even AAA games can get cloth physics done correctly. So all kinds of clipping issues there. And then the fact that you're adding an additional layer on top, you'll end up with.
yeah, as I just don't see that. And of course, the other topic that's been out there is, you know, I want to be able to see my head while I'm wearing my helmet. Well, you know what?
Yeah,
no. Yeah.
Take off your helmet.
Take off your helmet. Okay. That's the answer. You're killing my immersion, man. No, you're killing my immersion. Okay. If you got your helmet on, I can't see your face unless you have one of them flip ups. Okay. Maybe if you have a flip up on, we'll allow you to flip it up and we can see your face. But otherwise, take the damn helmet off. Yeah.
Yeah. So, you ready for the making of East March?
I am for taking the helmet and being able to crook it in your arm. I'm up for that one though. By just as a way to hold the helmet.
Yeah.
What?
Making Matt work with the animations. Yep. I see how you are.
Why not? We can hold books. We can hold pipes. We can hold everything else.
We got the spank emote.
Yeah. Guy can dream.
Maybe one day we'll get to roll the dice.
Oh, you'd love to see that.
Need to roll the dice. Yeah, so moving right along, we do have the making of East March. Don't forget that is another uncloned scene. There are still probably 60 cloned scenes in the game or so, and they are going to make every single scene a unique scene, so they do have to unclone them. And that is actually a much more labor-intensive process than actually just creating a scene from scratch. So the making of East March, which is going to be a village on the southeast coast of Drakvald near the Vauban Pass. This is being done by Seawolf. And so, and the reason it's actually more difficult as far as like uncloning towns is because they have to keep all of the existing placement of the houses for that players have already claimed as well as the future, and so they have to decorate around and try to mess around with different aspects of it. So it is very complicated, and those guys do a great job, especially whenever they're uncloning scenes, because they try to base it off of something that can be found within the real world. But this waterfall looks phenomenal. With a little rock bridge over it, and then you've got the water trickling through, and and then you also have the watchtower out in the distance. Moving on from there, you've got the making of Pimmoir Island, which is a tier 4 scene, adventure scene. This has been done by List Rostov, or the Energy Vortex himself, and he says that inside the island interior, there's lots of boars. Those wild pigs are going to tear your ass up. They have decided that they have liked the human flesh, and they will try to eat all the flesh. They want to eat the meat. When the pigs eat the meat, do they get the pudding?
I was going to say, if you don't eat your meat, you can't have any pudding.
Yeah.
That means vegetarians can never have pudding.
I don't know. Yeah. Yeah. And then don't forget that Pimmoir Island is infested by pirates, so you will find pirates all over the place, as well as some shipwrecks, as well as other things, or bandits. And Fletcher is working on some more NPC art for the next release, so this is going to be a fun place to go, as well as Tenebrous Harbor, which is also near the Bay of Storms in South Paulides, and this is going to be done by Sorcerer Steve. Yes. Shh. Jack's distracted by things that are on this monitor. and not this
You
monitor.
got Pornhub up on the other monitor again? Jeez.
If I did, you would hear something a little bit different. I don't know what you would hear, but yeah. How's it going?
Yeah, it's, Lily's down
little
there
bit
making a lot of noise again.
Yeah, well, Maddie's running around right now, so Lily is
Occupied
away.
with him.
Maddie's the dog, and the cat and the dog, they don't get
Okay,
along.
gotcha,
Yeah,
gotcha.
so-
Cat doesn't want to have anything to do with the dog. I get it.
Yeah, so it's kind of it. And so we do have the Minor Banana Republic trying to be set up inside of Tenebrous Harbor, and you will find out
Eagle.
that people may be doing weird things. Eagle, thank you.
300 bits,
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bring on the bits. Bring on
the bits. That's right. Don't forget. you
Some
can support
missed
us.
the mug. I don't know.
See, I don't care about that. I'll scrape him up off the sidewalk. Don't worry
Okay,
about
okay.
his mug.
Yeah.
That's right. Don't forget, you want to become a supporter, you can cheer in bits. You can go out to our website. You can go to our stream sites. You can go to Patreon and become a supporter. Be Dono.
Oh,
Thank
absolutely.
you very much.
That's
for the
Waldo.
100 bits there.
Waldo.
Waldo.
Thank you, Waldo. Yes.
Absolutely.
Check out Release 53 just around the corner. That will be coming soon. The Release 52 post-mortem or telethon, live stream, whatever they're calling it, they have no idea. That has been
They've
the
changed the
missed
name
questions have
like
been
4 times in the last 6 months.
yeah, it's Release 52.
It's a telethon. It's a streamathon.
Yeah.
It's a fundraiser.
It's
a
something
post-mortem.
that-
It's all the above. Yeah.
Yeah,
And it's
don't
a
forget
live stream.
that bad news for everybody, that store credits are going to be exchanged to gold crowns on May 7th.
Yes. And
So spend all of your store credit as soon as possible. Don't forget, I'm
that's
selling
going to
some
be
on
a
Shroud
very
Marketplace.
interesting scenario because the exchange rate it's going to skew the economy a little bit, and I know people who are already complaining about it, but they'll live with it.
Yeah, it's going to be weird. And
Hey,
then you
well,
also-
I just traded in some of my store credits for another commission-free vendor, so I got rid of a whole bunch of them real easy, and got myself something useful in return. So I'm not complaining.
And don't forget that, I mean, you still will still have the telethon on May 4th. That we'll be able to. The expiration is after the telethon. May 4th is going to be the next telethon or stream, whatever we want to call it, the monthly stream from Portalarium, where they post-mortem. I don't know why they are having an identity crisis with that. It's like me choosing a username. Then launch promotion, everything's available on the add-on store that is actually active. So that's good. And yes, other weird things. And the IRS website has gone down due to a technical glitch, and it's not accepting some forms of payment.
It's
Sweet.
the Russians, man. It's
I
all the
have to do my
Russians'
taxes
fault.
at some point in time today.
I thought I was bad. At least mine went out in the mail yesterday.
Mine's going to be done online, so yeah. I haven't even looked at my
I won't. I'm too cheap. I won't pay the bastard, so I actually have to put it in an
Yeah.
envelope and mail mine out.
Yeah. And don't forget, Release 53 will do the drawing for the Release 52 raffle tickets.
That's right. There's,
150 deeds out.
There he is. Thank you very much, buddy, for the hosting us with 21 viewers, and welcome
Excellent,
to all you
excellent.
folks joining us coming over from Arius Stream. Of course, Arius, Coil More Wands, is one of our sponsors here on the show, and Wayne Klotz is one of our action news reporters. He does some live streaming here as well, so thank you, Arius. Arius is a member of NBNN, whether he knows it or not.
He's something.
Well, he's actually in the guild, ain't he? Yeah, he is. Never mind. What am I saying?
Is he in the guild? I have no
Wayne
idea.
Klotz, yeah.
Wayne Klotz is in the guild.
Yeah.
Yeah. Action news reporter.
Action
It's like-
news report. I figured he'd pop on in. He's gonna bring his, streamers over. I figured at least he'd stop on in and say hello. But yes, again, welcome everybody. You're tuned in to Lunch with Laz and Jack. You owe?
Yep, and that pretty much covers the news. Now, you ready to upset some people or discuss some things?
Yes.
I mean that's pretty much the weekly update. I mean, I don't care about NPC submissions because that's really supposed to only be talked about in Dev Plus, and you shouldn't be mentioning that.
Well, for those people who have it, they should know that.
Yeah, I mean, but I disagree with the way that Barrick includes that on the weekly release.
Gotcha.
He should say. NPC submissions are ongoing for these towns. If you can access this forum, go read more, and leave it at that. Instead of trying to put everything and all the submission criteria that LUM is asking for on the weekly update. So.
Yes, for some reason my OBS just crashed. I don't know why, but
Uh-oh.
don't worry, it'll be back in just a second. This is the second time I've seen that happen. Is like I get a hiccup and now it's reconnected.
You do have to remember, what is your middle name?
Technical difficulties. But I mean, I'm not doing anything. It just says disconnected,
hey, man,
reconnected.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's an internet thing.
Yeah.
But bad news.
Stop
to
downloading porn.
Good news, yeah, those torrents, man, they kill my bandwidth.
Hey, man.
But I gotta get the latest,
Yep. my copy of uTorrent currently has 0 torrents in it, so I clear those out before the show. Woohoo!
I just always picture Dante, not is Dante over at the video store, and he's ordering all the videotapes.
Yeah.
Was Randall.
And when it does that really small black box for Laz, it's actually saying he has a low bandwidth.
Yeah, something's going on. I gotta call the cable company out here again. So
Stop
good news
porn.
for some, maybe bad news for others, but we have an announcement.
Yes, we do have an announcement from the Dark Star, and that is related to the stress test on the QA server on Monday, April 23rd. So 6 days from now.
That's right. Next Monday, we'll tell you about it between now and then again.
This is going to be a dance party with boss summons in Rift's End. And they are going to be doing some stress testing on Monday, April 23rd at 3 p.m. Central Time on the QA server.
On the QA server.
Yes. Now, for one, I think dance parties are the worst way to actually stress test anything, because I will actually flip back to the game and I'll show you what I actually do during a dance party. You ready for this? You ready for this?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, hold on.
You do exactly what my imp is doing.
What dance am I in belly? Hold on.
Is he going to get up and do the belly dance for us?
Dance party time. I'll see you in a few minutes.
Oh. I get it. And that's what he does during the dance. Okay, I get it now. That's right.
Yes. I mean, it's like I really do AFK the entire time. And so if you really think about that, that is loading that one animation, and it's already on a loop, but it's one where it's like I'm not sending a ton of packets to the QA server. And so it would be better if they could find a way to say, okay, everybody, I want you to hop on one leg. Do a massive game of Simon Says. Everybody do this, everybody do that, and then, okay, And
Everybody do something different.
yes. And that way you really are getting that performance test done when there are tons and tons of actions taking place. And that way you can better simulate what players are going to be doing while actually in a town, and as you really start actually having people doing some engagement. So it's one where I disagree with doing a dance party and then doing the boss, because this dance party is going to be on his Darkstar's airship, which is the Queen of Chaos. And below that,
chaos.
Below that, they are going to summon some boss mobs on the ground, which means you'll end up with 10 or 15 people fighting the boss mobs. And then from there, everybody else is just going to be doing what I just did, which is AFK dancing.
Stand there doing nothing. And you're not even going to be there.
Yeah. But at the same, it does help a little bit with performance testing, but I think that they could optimize that to do the Simon Says, do other things. Go ahead and bring in 100 mobs and if people are AFK, hey, they're all dead.
Yeah, well, that's happened every once or twice to a couple of people, you know.
Yeah, and it's like it's one where it's like you need to try to improve performance.
Well, you know, I can see, you know, when you get these mobs out there, a lot of people start running and trying to kill them, and we've seen it several times, you know, where dozens of people die. They spawn, 10 dragons, 5 or 6 trolls,
and you have to remember, most of those people that died was because they are doing what I did, which is they danced and then they just walked away.
And they walk away from the
or they tab out of the game. They're doing something else besides participating.
Do you want to tell them the real interesting part about this dance party?
Yes, I was going to get there.
On Monday coming up, and what the implications are if they participate.
Yes. If at least 50 people show up to this party on the QA server on Monday, April 23rd at 3 p.m. for 45 minutes, they will reward everyone by turning on double XP on the live servers for 1 week when Release 53 goes live.
Now, let's clarify this. 50 people
at least
45 50. Consecutive minutes.
Where's 5-0? Yeah.
5-0. One hand, 5-0.
Yeah, so it's going to be good. So it should be interesting. Should be entertaining. I'll probably log in and I'll AFK. I'll be honest.
AFK it, yeah.
Yeah. So, yep.
But anyway, that's happening this Monday. Again, a chance for everybody to earn, or at least for 50 of you, to earn a week's double experience.
No. It's not 50. It's for at least 50.
It's
everybody
50
benefits.
Of you can earn a week's free double experience for everybody. Thank you. Can I finish? You kill me when you don't let me finish those statements.
No.
Not only 50 people are going to get it. 50 people can earn it for everybody. Anyway.
It's only because I love you.
I know. I love you too, baby. You still ain't getting my butt. I love you, man.
Julian wants to know that they used to call him Puddin' in school.
Puddin'?
Puddin'.
You're putting it in the wrong place?
If you don't eat your meat, you can't get your pudding.
Rough.
Yes.
No, guys, it's not weather problems. Apparently, there's something going on with my internet connection today. As I'm watching my live stream go from green to yellow to red, green to yellow to red, and it doesn't usually do that. Usually, it's always Yeah.
Mine is uploading it
You're breaking up
4700
also.
bits. Yeah.
Yeah, that happens in Discord. It's a Discord thing. Yeah,
Laz
I
is
shouldn't
downloading
be.
porn.
I
Yeah.
hate when that happens.
Laz needs fiber. Jack needs fiber. Jack needs to buy the house still.
That's right.
Yeah, Jack had some fun times at the bank yesterday.
Yeah, how long were you at the bank yesterday? You were there for quite some time.
Well, after that, then I started looking at trucks. Oh, yeah, I almost ended up with one with a.
Oh, I see. That's probably the cause
we
of
won't
it.
talk about
Damn
it.
it.
Stop downloading porn, or is it going to be your synchronization blowing up?
No,
your
it's
network again?
actually I refreshed to get the news pages and all that, and our live streams are rolling in the background. So not only am I streaming, I'm also watching, and the download. Yeah, I had to stop that.
Stop all of them.
Yeah, it's playing the live streams in the background. That's why. Yeah, that's why it's eating up all my damn bandwidth. Not only streaming, I'm watching us streaming.
Yeah,
But
you got to stop doing that.
I didn't do it intentionally. At least now I know what to look for next time that happens. Just go over there and turn
Okay.
that down.
Now, did you
Fios.
mute the
Ooh,
porn this
God,
time?
Some of the worst.
What?
There's
Wait,
the
wait,
kind
wait.
that says you need Fios. I wouldn't wish
Yeah.
Fios on your worst enemy, my friend.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Hold on. So, Indrid, I have no idea why that had banned words in it. 100% agree, Jack. AFK dancing
I think
isn't
it
good
was
for
the
performance
asterisks.
stress test. Asterisks? Seriously? Well, you need to fix your Moobot.
Moobot, if you don't stay to regular just typing and you want to make it caps and little and use, no, Moobot goes, fuck you. I ain't putting up with that shit. Talk normally.
Okay. I'm helping your channel.
Well, see, you're a mod. You can say all that stuff. Yeah.
I'm aware. Yeah.
But and again, as we get regulars, Indrid should probably become a regular here. It should automatically do that after a while. At least that's the way I
Yeah.
set it up. But after enough posts and stuff, it should take and generate. I'll have to go look at those settings, see if that's happening. But meanwhile, how I
Yeah.
found out that that's what was eating up my bandwidth is I was switching over to get ready to tell all you good folks about that wonderful app that we have out there in the Google Play Store, the Apple iTunes Store, or the Amazon App Store. We've got you covered for all your electronic devices, so if you want to take Shroud Avatar with you on the go, when you go, or wherever you go, you can get your hands on the NBNN Shroud Avatar app, and you can read the NBNN Daily Britannian, published 7 days a week, or you can subscribe and get it right in your inbox. You can read the forums, you can shop the marketplace, you can check out the podcast, you can get some help videos, you can hit us up on social media, and much, much more. You can listen to the radios, and of course you can find out what's happening around town in today's NBNN Shroud Avatar Community Calendar. Oops. Which is not coming up for me today. Why is that?
I don't know, because you haven't clicked on it or you haven't hit refresh.
No, it comes up.
And you can get a blowjob by my mom from it.
That's an error. Well, I hear your mom works cheap, Donnie.
Yeah.
She does, brother, free.
As I heard her on the corner yelling, Lay's, Lay's. I figure she works for Lay's potato chips, you know?
Nope, wasn't the case, brother. She had a sign, open for all.
Okay, so I don't know what happened here.
You found the community calendar yet?
No, I got a 500 error. That's an error.
Awesome. I got the calendar on my page.
I don't know why.
He's got an internet issue that's causing errors.
Yeah.
No, this
Yes,
is a
he
Google
does.
error.
Okay, so
Which
while
is
Laz
really
is trying to
weird.
figure out his technical difficulties, don't forget the NBNN community calendar is on nbnn.info. Click on the calendar button at the top, and then from there, remember that that community calendar is an aggregate of all of the available Google public calendars related to Shroud of the Avatar. If you have a Google public calendar, if you want to add some one-off events to the Shroud community calendar, you need to email that information to news@nbnn.info, and that guy over there
That's
will do
right.
something with it eventually, and then I will possibly read it out if I feel like it. All times on the community calendar are Central Time in the real world, but we prefer to refer to it as Nude Britannia
Nude
time.
Britannia time.
Yes, and there's a reason that we shoot from the waist down, or waist up.
Waist up, not waist down.
Wait,
They'd
I would
they'd
love
ban
to
us
shoot
if
from
we
the waist
shot from the
down,
waist down.
but I would love to just shoot from the waist down because I love shooting from the waist. But yes, don't forget Monday through Friday, 12s and 6s. Whenever we feel like doing it, you need to tune into Radio Free Britannia and listen to two idiots
Woohoo!
interpreting the news, so you don't have to do a little show called lunch with us.
With us.
Yes. At 2 p.m. this afternoon, you can always join Sean Silverfoot for the Paxlayer Town Manager Hour and learn all about the Paxlayer Borough of Towns. At 3 p.m. is the EVL Euro Dungeon Crawl, and that's going to start on the overworld map outside of Owl's Head and led by none other than Wintermute of Kaf.
Of course.
Kaf.
Yeah, it was weird. I had to log into the calendar in order for it to come back up, but it's back.
Don't know what you did to break it. At 7 p.m., EVL is also doing a Thunder Dungeon Run, and that is led by James Thunder in game. So you do need to message him to join his group and go explore other things. If that's not your thing and you'd rather go to the Hidden Vale and you'd want to go to the town of Braemar and go experience Chilblain's Compendium of Pain and Suffering.
Pain. And
where you listen to Lunch with Laz and Jack for hours on end. You do need to message Mal Hari of the Jade Dragons and join them at 7 p.m. on Radio Free Britannia in your in-game ether amplifiers or out-of-game. Go to wrfb.rocks. You can tune in for the 70s at 7, and the final event of the evening for this Taco Tuesday is on Radio Free Britannia, and that is the Record Room.
Record Room.
That's the community calendar.
That's right.
Tuesday. Woohoo! I made it.
Woo! Yay!
I lived, mine. I lived.
I tell you. Yeah, well, we got it. I don't know what the heck happened there, but of course,
I don't know. I'm still waiting for you to finish your technical difficulties. Are they all done?
No, it's you never know when they're going to be done around here. Let's see if this sponsors things work today. I don't know. We'll see if that's happening. Of course, again, don't forget you're watching NBNN. You're listening to Lunch with Laz and Jack on the radio or in replays. Checking us out on nbnn.info, twitch.tv/Synesis, twitch.tv/NBNN, on replays on YouTube, or again on wrfb.rocks. Of course, if you want to become a supporter, you can go out to any of those pages and become a supporter by clicking on the donation links, or you can become a patron and go to patreon.com/NBNN. Of course, on Twitch TV, don't forget all you Amazon Prime folks. You guys get a free subscription every month to your favorite streamers, and we'd appreciate it if you'd use that in our streams. And it don't cost you nothing. All you got to do is go out there and click on it once a month and drop that sub on us. Don't cost you anything. You're already paying for Prime. It gives us a little extra boost to keep us bringing you the latest news right here in Shroud of the Avatar. And, of course, the daily entertainment right here from the lot. Of course, the Airy Fund, bringing you the latest community causes and helping avatars throughout the world from right here inside Shroud of the Avatar. Become a supporter today and play for a cause, and we'll keep you updated on the latest from the Airy Fund. Don't forget Shroud of the Avatar's SodaCon. Austin 2018 is now got tickets on sale. There's only 11 VIP tickets. They are going quick, so if you want the full tour and the VIP treatment, you want a tour of the offices by Richard Garriott, box seats at the Barons Men Play, special seating at the King's Feast, of course, and a whole meet and greet with Lord British and Dark Star available on the same day that you guys do the tour. All sorts of great stuff being thrown in for this year's VIP package. So get yours now. Regular tickets are on sale, as well as collectible cloaks. You can get them by going to sodaconaustin.org and checking out all the information out there. For those of you guys and gals out there to vape in the community, check out Hometown Hero. Hometown Hero for your vape juice needs and other stuff. Of course, you can save yourself 20% when you use the promo code NBNN when you shop at Hometown Hero. And I tell you what, I've tried a couple bottles of their juice so far, and so far I'm pretty satisfied. Right now I'm smoking the Abyss sea salt pineapple, man. Some killer stuff. And yeah, it is, man. I just keep sucking on it. I mean, you know,
Yeah.
that'll wind up in a soundbite.
You like sucking on it?
I'll
You
tell
just
you.
keep on sucking on
Just
it.
keep on sucking on it.
Okay, we'll keep on.
Oh my.
Yes.
That's right.
Yeah.
Of course, Arius Coilmore, bringing you Coilmore wands right here in the game. If you're looking for custom wands or staves, check out Arius Coilmore, and a big thanks for the host there and dropping those viewers. We do appreciate it today, Arius. Scrota's music service, where you too can hire Scrota to follow you around and play anything you want. And of course, you can find his service over in Shroud Marketplace. We'll tell you more about that in just a second. The Britannian Mining Company wants you to become a member. If you're a miner and you don't mind hanging out with a bunch of crazy buffalo, go check out the BMC. You can go to bmcguild.com to check out the information. You can fill out an application. And for those of you crafters out there looking to get your crafting on, you can go out to Black Rock Cove and, of course, get all the resources you need, located in the Quell region next to the town of Exeter and conveniently located next to the Elysium and Exeter mines. Black Rock Cove for all your crafting goods. RelicsByRill.com for all your licensed Shroud of the Avatar swag. If you're looking for t-shirts, you're looking for hats, patches, drinkware, signage, you name it, Relics by Rill's probably got it for you. And of course, again, if you want to save a little money on your purchases, tell them we sent you. Use the promo code NBNN when you check out at RelicsByRill.com. You'll save 10% off your purchase. Usually good enough to cover the shipping costs, folks. And last but not least, ShroudMarketplace.com, where Jack exclusively sells all his goods. I sell a lot of my goods, and up over 100 other people selling all sorts of great stuff over Shroud Marketplace.
Hey, Shroud Marketplace is so
I had
awesome
a great
that
weekend.
anybody,
I know. That's all
anybody
I know.
can register as a vendor at Shroud Marketplace. You just have to click on register button, then on the left hand side, click on vendor registration, and you can start adding your items to Shroud Marketplace. And that's anything and everything game related, as long as this is not a bannable offense. The only bannable offense are like exploits. So yeah, don't sell exploits.
Don't sell anything bad, folks.
Anything and everything means accounts to game gold, store credit, crowns of the obsidian, cheaper than you can get them on the add-on store, decorations, pets. You can find rares. Housing. You've got lot deeds. You've got lot sales. You've got a little bit of everything, including.
Don't forget those basements.
I know basements, because you know what? You need a new basement. You can find a little bit of everything, and each vendor is responsible for maintaining their own inventory and setting their own prices. So you end up with price wars on teleports and recall scrolls, because I'm selling teleports and recall scrolls, 100 scrolls for $4.49.
$4.99 right here.
Yeah, and mine don't require the additional purchase of insurance for the screws to where they don't fizzle.
No, insurance is not necessary, but I will sell you insurance when his scrolls fizzle, so don't worry about it.
Mine guaranteed not to fizzle. But yes, his
Now,
fizzle because he uses inferior.
Venati here is saying,
But
mention
anything and
Goldfield.
everything.
And I'm
Hey.
like, so what? You want me to tell him about Spiffco out in Goldfield?
Spiffco needs to open up a shop on
he
Shroud
needs to
Marketplace.
open a shop. I'll
Yeah,
tell
I
you
mean,
what.
he really does. I mean,
Yeah.
you can get paid some real life cash for your goods, services, whatever. And you can look at those services. You've got people doing mining runs. You've got power hours. You've got pet quest help. You've got adventure boosts. You've got cheese sign writing.
Love
You've got
that cheesy
Scrota's
writing.
music service where $5 gets you,
Anything you want.
including Scrota.
That's
Or
right.
if you're looking for some dude that's to do an in-game wedding, someone
That's
is even
right.
selling
This
that service.
guy.
That's that guy.
Not just weddings, but a whole lot more, as you can see as I scroll down the screen here. We've got houses, we've got gold, we've got telethon items, all sorts of great stuff available. If you're looking for those telethon bundles, come see me. I got them all bundled up, all for one price, so you don't have to go shopping for them. Of course, yes,
Hey, Les,
Navalium,
how
we
much
need
do you
an...
love your sales on Shroud Marketplace?
I'm telling you, I've been doing good. But Navalium, yes, we do need an I love this shit emote. Absolutely. And
yeah.
somebody actually was selling a marquee dragon mask the other day, and I bid on it. And somebody else came along and said, screw that, we need a Lazarus Long mask. And we need an NBNN something. We
What
need
about a
like
Jack mask?
a news hat. We need something
Yeah.
that's NBNN, not just personalized to you or I.
about
We need
Jack,
an
man?
NBNN
You're
item.
killing
But
me,
anyway.
Smalls.
Yeah, we're
Yeah, you
killing
know
each other because we are way over time today. So let's wrap this thing up.
It's all your fault.
I know.
Shout
It
out
is
to
my
Snug
fault.
Harbor.
Shout out to Snug Harbor and Donnie the Brascow the Pimp. That's right. You can come visit Snug Harbor. I own that town. We have all sorts of great residents. And yes, we got to get out of here for today. You saved the shout outs. Shout out earlier, people. Come on now. Till tomorrow, folks. I'm Laz.
I'm Jack.
And we are NBNN. Yes, right. I love this shit. Have a great day, everybody. We'll be back tomorrow.
Bye-bye, everybody. Bye-bye.
I love this shit, I tell you.